Okay, good morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, and I've just come on shift. There are fishing boats all around us, and you can't see them. You know, we're watching radar pretty closely just in case some fishermen's fallen asleep.
I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
Oh,
Tomorrow. Yeah.
28 countries later and over 25,000 nautical miles, we are only halfway around the world.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Subscribe to follow the adventure as we finish this lap. What are we doing? What are we gonna talk about?
Well, we've just been cruising, man. We're cruising home. How do you say home?
I don't know. I don't know what home is anymore.
What's happened is it's gotten really hot here in the Philippines, and we're just cruising east out of them.
It's change of seasons, so it's between monsoon seasons, and it's going to switch to a southwesterly wind soon. We're trying to get south before that happens.
It's calm as hell. There's very, very little wind. It's gorgeous like motoring conditions.
Gorgeous 32 to 34 degrees.
Normally we just point our nose, and if it's like 100 nautical miles, we'll just go overnight and we'll arrive at the next place in the daylight. But what we've been doing is overnight hops, but only overnight hopping in where it's deep, because in the shallows, and they have these banks all over the Philippines where it kind of shallows up to between 50, 80 meters. There are so many fishing boats and so many fish trap things with little sticks, with like sometimes a t-shirt, sometimes a piece of leaf hanging off the top. We don't feel comfortable doing it at night, and they fish a lot at night.
Do I have to pull the anchor, or are you pulling the anchor?
You're pulling the anchor, it's dirty.
Dirty. I don't want to get my fingers dirty. It's go time. In the front.
This must be a fishing hotspot because it's outrageous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 8 sticks right here, and I'm trying to go through them. And I turned up, and then I spotted some more. And I turned down, and then I spotted some more. So I'm gonna cut right through the middle. It's crazy. Lots of sticks today. Hard to spot, aren't they? Like, you gotta actually look. Look at these, are just a leaf on top of a stick. This is awesome. Sometimes you just spot one and then you're like, okay, there's gotta be another, so you gotta go find it. So I think I figured out why there's sticks right here. So when there's a hump or sort of something under the water that comes up, there must be fish that aggregate there, and they dump all their fish traps right around that area. The charts here are fairly inaccurate, so even just watching for those areas on the charts, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna locate all the fishing hotspots. It's just a matter of really paying attention and traveling in daylight in a lot of these shallow water areas in the Philippines. So I think I need another cup of coffee. I definitely need another cup of coffee. What happened, Ben?
There's a smell on board, and we can't figure out where it's coming from. It's like a rotten smell.
It's death.
I can smell it up here.
Seafood death.
Ah, something's rotten. We might need to wait and let it, you know, gather a little bit more smell so we can determine where it's coming from. Actually has a lot of seashells on board. I'm thinking that.
I checked them all. It's not that. It's pretty foul. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's coming from back there.
I can smell it up here.
Yeah, I know. Is it my bag?
Maybe something died in the boom.
It's quite a conundrum. Smell of seafood death in the morning with your coffee? Not ideal. Hey, but Ben, the wind's up.
We got 5 knots of apparent wind from our boat speed. Found it, it's in the dinghy. It's not actually shells. It's a little fish that jumped into the dinghy, I guess, last night. It is. Really. Try and get it out.
Oh, it stinks, man. I knew it was coming from back here.
Breakfast is served.
Ew-wee. It is amazing. One little fish can be so freaking stinky, man.
Goodbye, fish. Oh no!
Oh no!
Landed in the dinghy again.
That is the stinkiest little fish we have caught in a while. Accidentally. Unknowingly.
Oh, that is so disgusting. The whole paddle smells. I think we need a new dinghy.
Can you see that? Can you see that? They sink their nets down so you can actually go between the little flags. Those are what we're looking for out here, and sometimes they're easy to spot and sometimes they're not. There are sticks there. There's like, you can hardly see them. These ones have flags on top, which is super helpful, but a lot of them don't. Here comes a fisher guy. There's quite a few bankers out here too, and they're pretty low to the water, so you gotta watch out for them as well. And this is exactly why we've decided to do these sections as day hops. Now when the water's really deep, like we crossed an area where it was like 1,000 meters deep, then it was okay. There was no fishing buoys, but there's still bankers out there fishing with lines, like jigging and stuff with lights out. Welcome to night shift in the Philippines. Okay, good morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I've just come on shift and it's crazy. There are fishing boats all around us. And Ben left me driving at 4.5 knots straight at them and you can't see them. And then there's about 7 that popped up on radar, all little ones, and I couldn't see the lights on them and I couldn't see them with our spotlight. And anyway, I just turned us around. But yeah, it's a freaking heck of a lot of boats, man. We're gonna just go back the way we came for half an hour because we didn't hit anything coming here. Then I'll turn around again and then we'll go back at about another knot. So it's kind of crazy. It's the first time we've ever like turned around to try and avoid little fishing boats. And we knew that coming into this. We knew that this particular part of the passage, there's a huge shoal that comes up and it's a big bank, and we knew that we didn't want to hit it too early, and we just mistimed it a little, and we're hitting it now in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch black, no moon, can't see anything, can't tell where they are, except for the ones that are really lit up. And so we've just decided, I've decided to turn us around, and that's cool. So now I can get back to my tea and reading about Indonesia. So that's my current book right now is The Indonesia Lonely Planet. But we're on a flight path and this is crazy. These planes, you can see it right here. So these planes, they come in here and they light up the entire pathway. It's insane. They light up the ocean water, they light up everything. So it's kind of nuts. I want a spotlight like that. If we had a spotlight like that, I would motor through those fishing boats, no problem. They light up the sky and the ocean, and it's like, I don't know how high they are, and it's like at least 10 miles ahead they're lighting up. I was thinking, this is the most amazing thing. I want that spotlight. The sun is just coming up behind me, and it's gorgeous morning. Can you believe this? Can you believe how gorgeous it is? 5 a.m. Luckily the fishermen are super nice. They don't always have lights on all the time, but they always have a light on board. They'll shine it at you so that you know they're there when they see you getting close. Or if you shine your light on your sails, they shine one back. So it's like really courteous here. You know, we're watching radar pretty closely just in case some fishermen's falling asleep and we're not paying attention. See it on the radar. I showed you the radar a few seconds ago, but they're all heading in now. There's one there, another one right there, another one right there, another one behind me. It's all good. Everyone's going home and I should have clear sailing from here on out. Pretty good. A nice big wave from that guy. They're all friendly and well, they don't all wave, but a lot of them are pretty friendly. It's a very much a boat country, and fishing is a huge, like fish is like, I think their main staple in their diet. So there's so much fishing that happens here.
We have officially entered the city. The water is dirty. It's disgusting looking.
We are coming into the big city. It's just up on the horizon. There's big buildings. It's crazy coming into a place like this. And you know what I'm looking forward to the most? Going to the dentist. I'm like uber stoked about it. I haven't been to the dentist since we left our day jobs and my healthcare plan and all that crap. But I think it's gonna be fairly inexpensive here, and I booked myself and Ben in for a teeth clean. So we'll see. We'll go in for a checkup. I've told him I want x-rays and a full-blown deal, and yeah. What else are we gonna do in there?
We're gonna fix our windlass, which pulls up our anchor chain. It's been misbehaving. Fix one alternator because it's not charging. I don't know. That's about it. Buy some groceries.
Yeah, that's about it. Groceries and go. The big reason is to check out, and we're looking at Indo now, so we're just getting info from friends and where to go.
Last year we have been in a marina.
We've been a little splurgy this year, holy smokes, in New Zealand? I guess that wasn't a year ago.
No,
okay, that was over a year ago. We went in Fiji when we checked in. The other time was in Papua New Guinea at Port Moresby, because if you didn't go into the marina, you might get dead.
But it's only twice. This is
twice. This will be our third time
in
the
a
last year, yeah. That's a lot for us, actually.
It's about average. I mean, the year before when we crossed the Pacific, it was
in Panama on Coron's side because he really had to. Oh, in Tahiti.
In Tahiti.
Oh, that was actually a really nice treat. That was right downtown. That was nice.
But that's it. And we didn't do anything till we got to
New Zealand.
New Zealand. So much cheaper just being on the anchor.
I think on average we've been paying between 40 and 50 bucks a night for our boat. And they usually charge you 1.5 times a monohull for a catamaran. So here we're gonna spend about 2,000 Philippine pesos a night, which is about 40 bucks US. It's kind of, I think it's kind of steep actually, but
for the Philippines.
Yeah, for the Philippines.
But you don't really want to anchor here in Cebu, I don't think so.
I'm excited. We're going to the yacht club. We get to walk off our boat onto land. It's kind of fun. It's a neat treat.
You know what's really funny? You get drive-bys out here. These guys are really interested in who we are and what we're doing. They come at you at an angle and then veer off at the last time, and then they wave as they go by.
Ben, what did you do just now?
Drinking a rum smoothie. Got the internet in the other hand. And I got the air conditioning blowing up my shorts. Doesn't get much better than this. This is the highlight of yachting right here.